Is it that rappers aren't the same, or is it that the game has changed? Back in my day, La Mecla, rappers used to make albums to tell a story. Thousands of hours, thousands of minutes, just to create a story for people to listen. Now, because of TikTok, because of how the algorithm treats music, if you don't gravitate someone's attention in 3 seconds, that song is considered trash. Did rappers really get worse, or did our attention just shift to different things based on TikTok? I know y'all see it. Songs are getting shorter, but by the time it hits a minute 30, the beat is ending. Yo, rappers don't rap anymore. They rap for 45 seconds in a 2-minute verse and it's over. All music sounds the same. There's no creativity anymore. And it's not because of the rappers. It's because of the labels and the algorithm. See, labels are all about making money. And the algorithm is all about pushing people to make money. The decline of hip hop was caused by those two things merging together, the algorithm and labels, because both of them care about what? Pushing stuff and getting money. So what does that do for music and your favorite artists? Those guys just don't have the creativeness to make music anymore. They don't have the ability to express themselves in their art because the art is controlled and the algorithm only pushes the art that it wants other people to see. That's why a song used to be 6 minutes long and people used to listen to it and vibe out. Now a song is 58 seconds of rapping. The rest is, shout out to the homies, man. You know the vibes, man. Shout out to the label. Shout out to the bros. It's the 2-minute song. And the beat is, that's not music. Example, back then your favorite rapper Drake, Tupac would make a 6-minute song, flowing, rapping, and you'll vibe out to it. Nipsey Hussle, all those guys, right? But now, if somebody replays the same 2-minute song twice, it's better than someone who played the music one time. If a 2-minute song gets replayed twice, it is better and you're gonna earn more AdSense than a song that was played 4 minutes one time. They care about repetitivity. If people are repeating the song, if it's repetitive, they love that. Which, think about it. If you're a rapper, right, and you're under a label, what does the label tie again? What does the label want? The label wants money. So what are they gonna tell you to do? Hey, we need you to make TikTok songs anymore. There's no creativity anymore. Make a TikTok song that's gonna go viral on TikTok in 50 seconds so people can put the sound and we can vibe to it. Think about it. Concerts. Do you go to concerts anymore? Do people vibe out in concerts anymore? These rappers can't make concert music anymore because for a concert music, the song got to be long enough for you to rap the amount of hours that you need to be in the concert. Concerts used to be 2 hours of people rapping. Rappers nowadays do not have songs long enough to be rapping for 2 hours or to be on stage for 2 hours. They don't. By like 38 minutes, they ran out of every track. And I'm telling you, this is with the dancing and the shows and everything. This is why rappers aren't going on tour anymore, because their music is not long enough for them to go on tour. They have no music. Think about it. This is a great example right here. Look at Lil Nas' Old Time Road. That song is under 2 minutes. Not because he didn't have an extra verse. They purposely told him, yo, cut that verse. Because if the song is 2 minutes and people play it 5 times instead of it being 4 to 5 minutes and people only play it 3 times, we've tripled our money. Everything is economics. Everyone is just worried about money now. Back then, people were creative and they were worried about, being an artist, being a creator, changing lives with music. That's over. The drill is back. That's over. Dreamville, guys like J. Cole don't get any. J. Cole dropped the album. I think 80% of y'all don't even know who J. Cole is. J. Cole was that guy, the first rapper to go platinum with no features. And I guarantee none of y'all know that. He will never go platinum again. He will never go platinum again because J. Cole is a storyteller. He doesn't have songs that are catchy and you can put in your Instagram highlight reels. You can't put in your TikTok sound while you're doing a cringy dance. No, he'll mark my words, J. Cole, artists like that will never go platinum again. Not because he's not nice, just because that sort of music, that sort of vibe is dead. That sort of vibe is dead. Why you think Drake isn't going viral as much anymore? He had to fake views. He had to buy bot farms. He had to do all that because it's cutthroat right now in the music. If Drake is faking views, How hard is the music industry? Think about this. Drake is the greatest rapper alive. Let's just be honest. Let's stop with the MJ Jordan. Drake is the greatest artist alive, and that guy is faking views. How cutthroat do you think that business is right now? How cutthroat do you think it is? If Drake is doing it, nobody's eating unless you're making a 2-minute song of boop, 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 so people can do the renegade and stupidity. That's not art. And if you think I'm lying, when was the last long intro of a song that you heard? What was the long intro that somebody's like, yeah, I'm going to the Beverlos, thinking about getting a yacht into Manhattan. I'm finna take a plane to the Rewrote. I'm finna go to... Long intros don't exist anymore. That was a long intro. You try to do that right now, and that label's gonna look at you like, boy, stop playing. Go right back to the stew and delete all of that. I'm going to the Beverlos. The boat was rocking us. That will never happen again. Your favorite rapper will never do that. And if you think I'm lying, look at your favorite rapper's last 5 to 10 songs. How quick was it? How upbeat was it? How is TikTok? It's the algorithm's fault. I'm telling you. The algorithm, TikTok, Instagram, they transform music forever. And if you think I'm lying, go to a song that you really, really like on TikTok and listen to the full song. You're going to listen to the full song and you're going to be, what is this? What is this? Because these guys aren't making music anymore. They're making a moment. They want to go viral. Just like people be aura farming, all the streamers be aura farming to go viral. Artists are doing the same thing. They're not rapping anymore to your soul. They don't want you to feel it in your soul no more. They just want to viral. 30 seconds. Y'all just want everybody to make a song to... I'm going to make a song so everybody can make a video to this song. And for 30 seconds, I'm going to be lit. That's it. This is all because of TikTok and algorithms. People's attention span is the worst it's been in history. Yo, for you to grab someone's attention is crazy. I think that's the craziest thing you can do now. You actually need to be nice at maintaining and grabbing people's attention. Because now you could just scroll for 4 hours, 10-second videos. And you're like, yeah. Now try to listen to a song for 4 minutes still. Just in your room before you go to sleep. You guys couldn't do that. You guys could not do that. You guys could not listen to 03 Adolescence by my boy J. Cole for 3 minutes, 4 minutes. In your bed, lights all before you go to sleep. That's real music right there. And that's music because you can remember. I put it to my homie front door. His mama at home. Now you think about the last TikTok song that you heard of. You can't remember. What was the last dance you did? You can't remember what you did because it's a moment. It's not art. It's not music. And that's what the algorithm has caused. People don't even remember. I could recite 03 Adolescence like I said, word for word. You can't recite the last 15 seconds of the songs that you made a dance to on TikTok because you can't. It's not art. It's a moment. You forget about it in 2 days because somebody else made a moment. That's not art. The algorithm is what killed music, I'm trying to tell you. And don't get me started on the music creativity. It's not creative anymore. Everybody sounds the same on a different beat. Everybody sounds the same on a... See? Everybody sounds the same on a different beat. Who is creative? Who is lyrically there? Who is a Nipsey Hussle? Who is a storyteller? Who is a King Von? Who is all of y'all? Y'all wouldn't rock with King Von in this? I promise y'all would not rock with King Von anymore. King Von is a storyteller. He's gonna storytell. Y'all would not rock with Paw Smoke. Whoop. Y'all was not rocking with that because these are storytellers. Y'all listen to Sis Moments. Y'all don't listen to real music. Y'all haven't experienced real music, especially if you're from a newer generation. If you're from a newer generation, you really have not experienced music. You haven't. You're experiencing the downfall of music. You're going to see how music transforms. It's already slowly transforming. You guys are just not catching it. And it's all because of TikTok. Because think about it. The algorithm doesn't want you to close the app. What does the algorithm want you to do? The algorithm wants you to stay on the app as long as possible. So the algorithm's not going to give you a 4-minute song to listen to. Nah, he's not going to stay for that. He'll listen to that for probably once. But what if we give him 7 2-minute songs and we're changing the vibe on him, changing the sounds, changing instruments. Now, boom, instead of a person who stayed for 4 minutes, now we got somebody who stayed there for 7 minutes. That's how the algorithm thinks about it. And that's every algorithm now. That's every algorithm, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify. Every algorithm is the same because what is the main thing of the algorithm? They want to make money, clearly. It's an economy, and they want to keep people there. That's how they make money. They make the most money by keeping you there on their platform for as long as possible. That's really what it comes down to, and y'all have not understood that yet. And this is what pushes people to not be creative because, hey, everything is processed by a robot, right? So if you're coming with different sounds, a different vibe, and the robot's like, what if we push this to people and they don't like it? Your song is getting buried. It's not that it was trash. It's not that people wouldn't like it. No, it's just too different. I don't think we're going to push it to these certain amount of people and they might not like it. So let's not do that. Let's not do that. And that's what happens to a lot of creative rappers. Their song is getting buried. Then they got to go through the label and the label sees it too. And they're like, bro, we can't do that. You know we can't do that. And that's what the algorithm has made. The algorithm is forcing the same music because if you're too different, the algorithm will not push you. And that is the real truth. Nobody can argue that. That is the real facts. If you're too different, the algorithm will not push you because they need people to stay on the app. That's a fact. Think about artists like Kanye, Kendrick, guys that took risk a long time ago. Now, you can't take that risk. The algorithm will starve you out. Try to be controversial like Kanye. Try to take a risk with different instruments, different cycles, different tunes. The algorithm is not pushing you. Now rappers know what they got to do. They got to make vibes for a minute and a half, make a cool song for a minute and a half, then let the beat play for another 30 so you could come out for a 2-minute song. That's a vibe. That's all you got to do. Drop a single sometimes and maybe drop an album. Because there is more creative freedom now in content creation. Being yourself. Rappers cannot be themselves anymore. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The last dying breed of rappers being themselves is low-key 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine. You love him or hate him, but he's probably the last authentic rapper that's left. Everybody else it's over. Those guys are copy and paste. They're just copying and pasting each other. Literally. In conclusion, gang, if rappers don't come together and stop letting the algorithm decide what gets played and what gets pushed, deciding if a robot likes the song or not, or what a robot thinks is going to do for the people, or if the robot thinks the people are going to like it, rappers will go extinct real soon. So rappers, this is y'all call to action. Y'all better come together and stop dissing each other because not even dissing is working anymore. What rapper is dissing each other on the track? People are hearing that. The algorithm is not pushing that. The algorithm will not push people dissing each other anymore. You're crazy. So rappers, this is y'all call to action. Y'all better figure this out before it becomes too late. And you got a robot deciding if your song is good or not. Hey, that's the end of the video on La Mecla gang. Quick, educational, entertaining video. I needed to get this out. Rappers, y'all better get right. This is y'all call to action. Y'all have a few years left before it gets real for y'all. But on La Mecla gang, man, make sure y'all, man, supporting the channel. Make sure y'all rocking with me. Make sure y'all showing me hospitality. Make sure y'all showing me love. Make sure you're liking the video. Subscribe to the channel. Share this to anybody who's trying to become a rapper right now. SoundCloud, Spotify, anybody. Share this to your granny. If she got hit with a bazooka, it's okay. You can think about her while you hit the hookah and listen to my boy Dreamville. The cold's back, the real's back. But on the real, man, love y'all always. La Mecla gang.